It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We're back with another Lidl, exclusively brewed for Lidl craft beer. We've had a beer from Magic Rock. We've had a beer from 4 Pure Brewing Company. Now it's Harbour Brewing Company's turn. I like to see this. Brewed exclusively for Lidl. Harbour. Now, up until now, the discount supermarkets in the UK, I'm talking your Lidls and your Aldis, and to some regards, even Home Bargains, they've come up with their own, brewing ideas, but they've never named the brewery. What Lidl have done here is a complete step change, and I completely expect Aldi and Home Bargains to follow suit here. I'll explain now, but let me get the can out into a glass, see what we get. 4% ABV, 440 milliliter can. Harbour Brewing Company, oh my goodness me, mind you. Ooh, my goodness me, what is this? Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a bit of a whirl. I've never seen beer like that before. It looks like lemonade. Oh, it's not getting any better. Oh my goodness me, what is this? This might be a complete mistake, you know. This might be a mistake. There's no way Harbour would put their name to this. There's no way this left the brewery doors. There's no way a beer looking like this will leave the doors of Harbour. This has got to be some kind of mistake. I fully expect this beer to have a big product recall on it and to be called back by Harbour or taken off the shelves by Lidl, just by looking at it. My goodness me, I've never seen anything quite like that. It looks like some kind of weird, really light shandy. Carbonation rolling up the side of the glass, 1 finger white head. Let's get the aroma on this one. It smells a little hoppy. I'm not sure. I can't work out here how much malt. It's almost as if they've used next to no malt. But if they've used next to no malt, how have they got it to 4% ABV? This weird coloured beer. But it smells hoppy. It smells a little bit of passion fruit and mango in there. Okay, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Is it me, or is the beer starting to change colour now it's hit the air, the oxygen around it? It's almost as if there's a chemical reaction going on here where the more this beer is subjected to the air around it, the more it's starting to look like beer a little bit. It's really weird in terms of colour. So this beer is £1.79. It's landed into Lidl for £1.79 on the shelf price. for a can of craft beer, 440 milliliter can. If you went into somewhere like Tesco, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Asda, and picked up something like this from their shelves, you would be expected to pay kind of £3, £3.50. £3 for a 4% session IPA, £3. You might be lucky, you might find it for £2.50. But it's almost as if they've, like, for that £1.79 price point, there's got to be sacrifices made. There's either got to be sacrifices in, it's normally hops. There's normally a big sacrifice in hops. But it's almost as if they've sacrificed the malt here. But they can't sacrifice the malt because you need the malt to be able to create sugars to then be able to create alcohol. So they can't really sacrifice the malt. But what's really strange here, and I'm going to carry on talking about this because this is like it's happening right before my eyes and right before your eyes as well. The beer is changing colour. There's no doubt. Rewind to the start of the video where I poured the beer out, and the beer is definitely changing colour. Now that's a worry to me. That's a big worry. Because you're starting to think to yourself then, why is it changing colour? Malt doesn't change colour. It will, it will oxidise over time if you leave a glass out. It will oxidise and it will change colour over a matter of kind of days, maybe 24 hours, but not in the space of 5-6 minutes. This is some crazy voodoo stuff going on here. The beer is changing colour. And that is a bit scary because you're starting to ask yourself questions then regarding colourings, additives, artificial colourings, you know. You're starting to ask yourself a question. You're starting to think to yourself, hang on a minute, what is this brewery pumping into me as I drink it? And that's not right. We're almost at a stage here where the beer looks okay. It almost looks okay. I never thought I would ever stand here reviewing a beer where I just concentrated on the colour of the beer because the beer's changing colour for 8 minutes of my life. I never thought I would stand here and ever do that. But this is a message to Harbour Brewing Company. Whatever you're doing, whatever you've decided to do, and whatever you're deciding to literally pump into the public here, it's not right. It's not right. The public want to buy beer. They want to buy a base malt beer with the colour of malt, the natural colour that malt gives. They don't want to drink some voodoo liquid that changes colour with the possible additives and preservatives and colourings that you put into this beer or this liquid. I'm not even sure I can call it beer at this stage. Quite frightening, really. Quite frightening. Quite unnerving. Like, I'm asking myself the question, do I want to drink all of this liquid? Bearing in mind it's changed colour in my hand here. They've not sacrificed on the hops. It's hoppy, it's grapefruity, there's some passion fruit, there's some mango. It's a nice hoppy beer. But there's some weird stuff going on here with the colour of the beer. I don't think I'm going to drink any more of that. I don't trust it enough to drink any more of that. But it's a Sesh IPA, big on Sesh. Harbour Brewing Company. Beer brewed in can exclusively for Lidl at Harbour Brewing Company. Based in Cornwall. Water, malted barley, hops and yeast. That's what they're saying is in the ingredients. Well, that was weird. Weird. Very poor. Very, very poor. Almost on the side of scary. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.